Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ANY. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I have done this analysis before in the past, so that's where these red and green lines are coming from. But the cool thing about my chart provider, eSignal, is that whenever I put up lines, no matter how much later I come back and look at the chart, the lines are still there. So for those of you that maybe remember the previous videos that I've done on this one, hopefully these lines all make sense and you remember me putting them where I did. But just want to get some things updated here. As there's kind of two ways to look at the chart. Individually, just today, very, very nice solid move. I mean, there's no doubt about it. That first 30 minutes, price made the big move up, and then the price consolidated the remainder of the day. But sure, it didn't keep on exploding, but hey, it went sideways, maintained those gains. So in and of itself, just today, good solid move. But let's take a look at things from more so the bigger picture and these other lines. And the key line here to talk about is right here at the 26-cent mark, which I'm not going to beat the dead horse just because, if you want to, listen and figure out why, in my opinion, at least, this 26-cent level is so important, then you can go back in the video archives and watch the video that I did from a few days ago. But point being, green line is very important. And this sort of action right here is just a great sign of strength. Now, I wish charting was as easy as saying, well, because the price held strong at a key level, this thing's headed up to 50 cents tomorrow. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that from the quote-unquote storybook perspective, good to see that the bulls were able to maintain here for this simple reason. In fact, let's just say that it pulls back here and bounces around again before heading back up. When you stop and think about it from the big picture perspective, you'd have this set of lows right here. Previous set of lows was down here. If you picture each one of those as stair steps, well, hey, the stair steps are still progressing in the upwards direction, and that's the name of the game. That's what truly strong moves do. You can't have an uptrend. You can't have, let me rephrase, you can't have an overall big picture uptrend unless the price is putting in the higher bases, and so far so good. That 25, 26 cent area has been tested. It did hold, and that's a good sign so far. Still work to be done, but in the right direction. In terms of work to be done, not only does the price need to continue to hold above that region that we've been talking about, but it also needs to break above levels of resistance, those levels being at 37 cents, and then that 200 period simple moving average, which is that pink line there. So I'll just go ahead and get rid of that red line so we can try to keep the chart as clean as possible. So all in all, good day. Taking a step back, good overall past few days, and we'll see if the bulls can keep building and working on that, putting in that higher low. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means, click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.